Hello, my name is Gadi Solotorevsky. I am the founder of Yokaranda. As we all know, everybody nowadays is using AI, starting from very smart medical equipment via cars and up to your smartwatch and your phone. AI and machine learning is everywhere. And that's great because it gives a lot of opportunity to people to develop new solutions using AI and machine learning, giving a lot of power to these solutions. But developing, deployment AI and machine learning solutions is not as simple as traditional solutions. AI solutions sometimes have a mind of their own. It doesn't end when you stop developing and testing the solution. They start their life and they change over time. And this can cause a lot of challenges. So you end having chatbots that invent their own language. You have photo classification programs that classify photos in offensive ways. You have bots that start to tweet offensive tweets. So why all these problems happen? Not because the companies that develop them are not great companies without not enough knowledge. It's part of what is AI and machine learning. AI and machine learning solutions are deployed in real-life environments. And sometimes this environment changes over time. So think of a car. You put there a machine learning solution, but over time you change part of the car. You change the sensor. Think of a phone. You change elements in your operating system. The machine learning solutions needs to get the inputs from all these sensors, need to work with all this operating system. And it's a challenge to continue to work all the time with this. Another challenge is concept and behavior drift. Think of a machine learning solution built to distinguish offensive posts. So what is offensive now is very different from what was considered offensive 3-4 years ago, and the concept will continue to change. Your machine learning solution needs to adapt to this reality and work accordingly. And last but not less important is that the machine learning solutions continue to learn all the time because you want them to automatically adapt to this concept and behavior drift. But when you continue to learn, you may learn things that you didn't plan. So the example of the chatbots that invented their own language. So what is needed? We need a solution that can track millions and billions of instances of machine learning applications and can understand if they are working accordingly to what they are supposed to do. And this is tricky because each instance of the application may need it to be working a different way. So think of a smart personal assistant. The behavior of this assistant will be different when they are working with me and when they are working with you. So it's tricky, and you need an analyst to be able to look at this behavior and understand them. You don't want to invest there data scientists, which are very expensive, to learn if your applications are working okay in real life. You need to have some kind of seamless integration with your solutions. You don't want, in order to be able to track your solution, that the integration with them will be very painful. You don't want it to be restrictive. And of course, you need scalability and elasticity. You develop a new solution, you have 3 instances of that, that's great. Tomorrow it goes really viral, you have 1 million instances of that. You need to be able to track these million solutions. And it's important to have a low footprint. Why? Because machine learning applications today will be in many types of devices, starting with IoT devices, which sometimes have very little computation power. So you need to be able to do it. And of course, the cost of this monitoring solution is really important. You don't want to sell a machine learning solution for a subscription of $9 per month and then pay $8 to be able to track it. So you need to take all these things into consideration. So let's look at a use case to make all this more clear. We have Bob. Bob loves to run marathons. He really likes, during the marathon, to post its advance through social media. In order to do it, he used its smartwatch ecosystem and the social sharing capabilities of it. Bob is about to run in the Boston Marathon in 3 days. Suddenly he discovered that the social sharing application that is working as part of the ecosystem is not working anymore with its smartwatch. So this is a problem. Traditionally, Bob will call the smartwatch company, tell them, you know, we have a problem. And it will waste some time with the customer center, etc. And until the smartwatch company will understand that there is a problem, that it's not only relevant to Bob, it can take days. And then to realize what is common between all the people that are reporting the same problem, it will take more days. And then to solve it, get the needed information, more time and more money. What Yokaranda does, Yokaranda tracks all the applications, all the instances of the smartwatch and does an analysis. It learns the normal behavior. When it detects that there is a problem with the normal behavior, it analyzes what is common to all the devices that have the problem. In our use case, Yokaranda may detect that it was a certain smartphone model in which an Android version was changed just 3 days ago. By giving this information to the smartwatch company, the smartwatch vendor can go and know, okay, this is my problem, this is needed to do it, it's affecting this amount of customers, so it's urgent. I can now go quickly create a patch for this problem and deploy it to all the people, and Bob in 3 days will be in time to run in the marathon and post all its advance to the social media. Great solution. Bob is happy. The vendor, the smartwatch vendor is happy. He was able to solve it quickly, efficiently. So what Yokaranda does? Yokaranda is exactly the solution for this kind of situations. It's able to learn the behavior of millions of instances of smart applications. It's able to detect and correlate deviation in the application behavior across all these instances. It's able to give all these as smart insights to the vendor that produce the device or the machine learning solution. All this is based on patent pending solution that was created, IP that was created by Yokaranda. And by giving these proactive alerts, it really helps to save time and money for the companies. And what is more important, customer satisfaction. The key thing to do it is to be simple. You know, you don't want to restrict people deploying new AI and machine learning solutions. The ecosystems that they are using are changing by the day, the libraries, the technologies, etc. You need something very flexible, that it's simple to deploy and use with whatever technology that you are using. You can start using Yokaranda in 10 minutes. So I think that with this, we see what is the problem. Millions and billions of instances of machine learning and AI applications whose behavior is not known. It cannot be completely anticipated when you finish to develop them. You need to be able to track them, to do it in an efficient way, and to be able to give results to the vendors so they can investigate and detect the problems. You are welcome to visit Yokaranda's our website, and of course, if you have any more questions, please send them to me. Thank you very much.